When we pray or we go to a temple, we tend to close our eyes. Now, why do we do that? Why do we close our eyes when we pray? The fact is that when our eyes are open, we are in a completely conscious state of mind. The conscious state of mind is a very active state of mind. We see with our eyes, we listen through our ears, we smell, we taste, we touch, and all this is done consciously. But when we close our eyes, all this conscious information, at least most of it, is lost. We may be able to hear some things that are happening around us, but we are not able to see because we have closed our eyes. And so it is easier now to gain access to that subconscious mind part of ours. The subconscious is a very, very important part of the mind. It is this part of the mind which can bring into your experience anything that you desire, provided you have held on to that desire for a long time and you have accepted it as true, which means you're not contradicting it. You're just accepting it as true and you're letting it remain within you. Now it has become subconscious, and the subconscious mind knows how to bring that thing into your experience. That is the reason why feelings that we have held on to for a long time, angry feelings, hurt feelings, whatever those feelings may be, both good and bad, we carry those feelings within ourselves and we are perfectly convinced of those feelings. We are not contradicting them in any way. See, when we have negative emotions like fear, etc., we do not contradict them, we just keep them. And now the subconscious will translate that energy into a life experience. This is how the subconscious mind works. So it is our duty to be vigilant about what we are allowing the subconscious mind to receive. How do we do that? We do that by practicing some things on a daily basis. And when we practice those things on a daily basis for at least a few days, we are able to gradually gain access to that part of the mind which we call the subconscious mind. The subconscious mind applies to both the positive things in life and the negative things in life. That is why we have to be careful. Many fears that we have carried within us for a very long time often tend to get outpictured after a considerable period, and our worst fears become true because we have held on to them for a long time and we have done nothing to change that. And so now that that thing has become subconscious, it will get pictured as a life situation, and we will not then realize that our own thoughts and feelings have given rise to that situation outside. This is how the subconscious mind operates. Now, if we wish to gain access to the subconscious mind, we will have to close our eyes. We can keep a mental picture before our eyes. We can keep that mental picture, we can keep a mental statement, anything you can keep in your mind at a fairly continuous level. That is, you've had this thing inside you for a very long time. Now, chances are that if you do not contradict it, this thing will, as it is come to pass, it will absolutely happen. That is the power of the subconscious mind. We will have to learn a few exercises in order to loosen up some energy within us, and these exercises will help the mind to access the subconscious mind, and at the same time, what we will be able to do is that we will be able to consciously present a picture to the subconscious mind, and the subconscious mind will register it and pay heed to it, and before we know it, that whole picture has become a situation outside or a life problem outside. So the first thing in getting to know about the subconscious mind, or to know more of the subconscious mind, is to begin with some simple breathing exercises and then go on to a step by step practice of how to train the subconscious mind.